I'm gonna sit by that tree right there. I'm gonna shoot the TV. And then I'm gonna shoot the bush light box. There you go. Let it rip. That'll work. If I aim at their eyeball, they're in trouble. Start up a fire and do some fishing. First time up in the flats for the year. It's 4th season in Wisconsin. Mike's got some health issues going on, so he ain't gonna be able to join us this weekend. We're gonna go see him tomorrow, but me, Mark, Dylan, and Robert are going out in the morning. I've got a tag, Robert's got a tag. Robert will probably shoot first tomorrow, and Dylan's got a tag if it gets that far. So I'm excited. First time up here all spring.
Finally on the board tonight. Be on the board tomorrow. Start of a good weekend.
What do we got? Cat?
Cat daddy. Good eater.
Is that a good eater?
They're all good eaters.
Thanks for driving out here. Yep, thanks.
Setup number 18 for the day. There was a tom strutting in this field right 300 yards from where we're at this morning. But this is a pretty good sized chunk of woods behind us here, and we think they gotta be up in here. We're gonna stick it out for a little while. And then if this is a bust, we got another spot we're gonna try here tonight. Mark and I are trying to get back into this spot here. We're about 150 yards from where we wanted to get. And we got a tom and a couple hens. Down at the end of this alfalfa field, we're kind of stuck. So I got the Dominator. Mark's got the spinning strut. He's gonna try to hide behind that with the camera. And I'm gonna try to get this bird to come in at me with the Dominator.
Saturday afternoon, 4th season in Wisconsin. Dylan had to take off for a wedding here this afternoon, so it's Mark and I. And we snuck into a spot that Mike suggested we go in this evening, and we were crossing this big field. We ran into a strutter with a couple hens. We had the spinning strut and the dominator, so Mark hid behind the spinning strut with the camera, and I crawled about 20 or 30 yards out in front of him with the dominator. And this Tom finally left the hens and came in and checked me out. But just a beautiful bird. Robert's still got a tag. We're gonna try to get him on one tomorrow. Otherwise, that'll take us into 5th season next weekend.
It is Friday morning, season number 5 in Wisconsin. Got Alex Comstock with WhitetailDNA up here this weekend. Got Josh Smith from Wild Care Deer Attractants rolling in at some point today. Gotta give him a call here shortly, see how he's doing on the drive. But we got tags. Those two are the priority tags. We're gonna try to kill some birds this weekend. That guy right there is responsible for what happens today.
A lot of dead birds. Let's go kill one. We got another one back there. Is that another hen? Back in these woods, we came around and they didn't come in.
It's as simple as that.
We had these hens come in and they were gobbling not far away. I don't know where they went. They shut up, just like all the birds in Wisconsin.
Aaron overslept this morning. Just showed up. What's up, Sleepy? Put the window down to get out.
Good morning. No, it's busted off. I haven't put a new one on because once it freezes, then it just breaks again. I've been through like 8 door handles on this car since I've had it.
We're just doing a little midday setup here on a property that actually the guys were hunting last weekend. So we know there's a couple toms in here. We're just hoping we can get one fired up. See if we can call one up for Alex here. It's about noon. We just split up. Josh just showed up in the camp here a little while ago. So hopefully we can get one tag punched here before the afternoon.
Alright, we got setup number 2. Just cruising around looking for strutters and happened to find one about 200 yards on the other side of this woods. So we snuck in here off the road, set up with this deeks, and we're gonna see if we can draw them in through the trees.
Hell yeah. That is awesome. Everybody's got to do that at least once. Well, we set up in a few different spots this morning, having some birds interact with us a little bit, but couldn't get anything to come in. Had one time we almost had come into us, but got hung up, so we decided to pack up and move on to a new spot. And on the way, spotted this guy strutting out here in this field about 200 yards down. So we ditched the car and I grabbed the Dominator and put it to work. Belly crawled out about 30 yards or so, and he came right in on a string, man. It's a cool thing to watch this in action, but it's a way different thing to do it. And it's something I'll never forget.
Feels good.
Yes, sir. We got a bird, actually a bunch of birds out in this field here to the east. Brennan, Josh, and Aaron spotted them, so we're gonna try and sneak in here quick and cut them off. Looks like they're heading our direction, so gonna make a quick move on them here. Hopefully we can get a bird or two down here.
Let's get it.
Get up by these rocks here. We gotta close another 75 yards here. Just crawl out. Just crawl around the corner out to him. He's within 150 yards, you just haven't seen him yet. Facing that way.
It came in perfect.
That's a feeling I don't think I've ever experienced before.
We're at this field where earlier Brennan, Josh, and Aaron had seen these birds and had called us. So we came around, made a big loop, came down this tree line, and then we got to this rock pile, which they were in between us and the birds. I came around with the dome and started crawling towards them, and they kind of crested this hill, and as soon as I saw they were headed at me, I stopped, and they came in just perfect. And that's the second tom ever in my life, and it's a lot of fun being able to be here with all the guys and be able to get this tom down, so hopefully we can put a couple more down this weekend.
What'd you opt for?
Huh?
What'd you opt for?
This here. This is your standard honey bun. I'm happy about it.
Contact my secretary if you need anything.
I'll call Captain Redbeard.
So what's the plan now?
Get another cup of coffee and keep your chin up. We've been over this before.